Sir, in the last session, just we started about inner classes. Have you remembered, right? Just we started about inner classes, right? Regarding inner classes, just we started, right? Now my requirement is what is inner class, when we should go for inner classes. What is inner class, when we should go for inner classes? Can you please tell? In the last class, I covered very clearly, sir. So, what is inner class? Inner class is nothing but a class inside another class is called inner class. A class inside another class is nothing but inner class. When we should go for inner classes? Very simple. Without existing one type of object, without existing one type of object, if there is no chance of existing, if there is no chance of existing another type of object, if there is no chance of existing another type of object, okay, then we should go for inner classes. Already I covered this one, even with examples also. Without existing one type of object, if there is no chance of existing another type of object, then we should go for inner classes. Okay, remember this one, sir. Sir, how you can able to write the code for that? How you can able to write the code for that? Sir, best example, 3 examples I covered yesterday, sir. Sir, without existing university, there is no chance of existing department. Without existing university, there is no chance of existing department. That's why class university, within that I'm taking class department. Regarding class university, I'm taking within class department, like that we can able to take, sir. Yes, because department should be part of university. Department should be inside university. Without university, no chance of existing department. That's why department can't exist alone. It should always associated with the university. That's why inside university only we are defining this class. Similarly, sir, class car. Sir, without existing car, no chance of existing engine. Regarding without existing car, no chance of existing engine, there is no possibility at all. Okay, without existing car object, there is no chance of existing engine, sir. That's why please make sure engine is always associated with the car. That's why it should be part of car object only, like this, right? Okay, well, what is the next thing we require to talk is without existing, okay, head. Without existing head, there is no chance of existing. There is no chance of existing. Respond. Without existing head, there is no chance of existing brain. There is no chance of existing brain. Then obviously, so brain should be part of head. Brain, sir, class we have to define inside head class. Clear, right? So means if there is a dependency is there, without one person, no chance of existing another, then happily we can go for inner classes. Inner classes is the best choice for that. Any doubt? All these things already I covered in the last sessions very clearly, right? Not required to give much explanation about this. Okay, now can I use the word without existing outer class object, there is no chance of existing inner class object? Yes or no? Without existing outer class object, there is no chance of existing inner class object. Yes or no? Yes, because without existing outer class, without existing university, no chance of existing department. Without existing car, no chance of existing engine. Without existing head, no chance of existing brain, like this, right? Okay, then we should go for inner classes. Narayan, we will discuss just basic idea purpose. I'm covering all these things. So definitions, but whenever you are creating university, compulsory department should be common. Whenever we are creating car, compulsory engine must be required. Of course, we are going to discuss that. So without existing outer class object, there is no chance of existing. There is no chance of existing inner class object. That's also Okay, so now I will go for 2 or 3 examples so that you people can feel more comfortable, right? Okay, very simple, sir. Now have a look once. I'm taking class outer, just the syntax familiarity purpose. I'm taking class outer, sir. Outer class contain def underscore underscore init underscore underscore self underscore underscore self. I'm taking here print outer class object creation. Okay, outer class object creation, like this I'm taking, sir. Outer class object creation, like def underscore underscore init underscore underscore outer object creation. Now I'm taking class inner, sir. Inside that inner class I'm taking, sir, class inner, like now def underscore underscore init underscore underscore self I'm taking inner class object creation. Print of inner class object creation, inner class object creation, like I'm doing, sir. Okay, like next similar to this I'm taking one normal method, m1 method, instance method, right? Self I'm taking print of inner class method, inner class method, like this I call. Just for syntax familiarity purpose, nothing is there, sir. Okay, can you please observe that? Can you please observe that, sir? Class outer, inside outer class constructor. Within the outer class I'm taking inner class. Inside inner class 2 methods are there. First one is the constructor, second one is the inner class method. Okay, like this, right? Now my target is from here I want to call m1. So from outside of the outer class I want to call m1. If you want to call m1, compulsory inner class object must be required. Correct or not? Compulsory inner class object must be required. Yes, sir. Without existing outer class object, no chance of existing inner class object. Regarding without existing outer class object, no chance of existing inner class object. Now, so we have to create outer class object by using the create inner class object. By using that, you can call m1 method. That's what. So if you want to call this m1 method, inner class object must be required. But without existing outer class object, there is no chance of existing inner class object. So step number 1, create outer class object. By using that, create inner class object. By using that, you can call m1 method. By using that, you can call m1 method. That's all, sir. Are you able to understand, right? Yes, outer class object should be used. Then only you can able to access inner class members. Okay. Now what I'm trying to take, step 1, create outer class object. Yes, I created outer class object. By using this, create inner class object. By using this, create inner class object. I is equal to O dot inner. You are getting O dot inner. By using outer class object reference, I'm calling inner class. I is equal to O dot inner. Next, I dot m1. Are you getting I dot m1? Like this I'm taking, sir. If I can take like I dot m1, happily, sir, m1 method is going to execute. Sir, have you observed? Now the syntax. First I'm creating outer object. By using that outer object, I'm creating inner object. By using that inner object, I'm calling m1 method. Okay, like this one, right? Okay. Py test dot py. Can you please observe outer class object creation, inner class object creation, and then inner class method? Everyone can able to understand. Not required to keep much explanation about this terminology, right? Okay. So within this, sir, this functionality always associated with this class only. We are not required to take care of the separate entity. Okay. Wherever this class is required, there only we can able to define. It is going to improve modularity concept, right? Okay, we are not required. Can you please tell how many classes are available? How many outer classes are there? Can you please tell how many outer classes are there? Outer class, only one. So even you are taking some inner class, no problem. It is inner man. So the number of top level entities is always one only. Okay, like that. So a class can contain another class. That class can contain all these members. So that facility by default we are having. Sharvanan, are you getting the point? Suppose I have car is there, sir. Car is there. Within the car, engine is there. So engine is entity which is having some methods, which is having some constructor, which is having some. No problem. You can able to define engine as a separate class inside the car class. So that facility we are having, so that modularity of the application is going to be improved. Okay, Kalisha, you can able to do that. We can able to do that. Yes, correct. Security is also will be improved because my inner is not visible to the outside person. Outside person can't touch inner class directly. Okay. Yes. So any number of inner classes we can take. Even inside inner class, one more inner class like multiple levels also we can able to take. Satyendra. Yes, inside inner class you can take another inner class. Syntactically possible. Any number of inner classes you can able to take. The process is always the same. Okay, if you want, I will define that also. Don't worry. Sir, now I have one small doubt, sir. What's my doubt is? Listen very carefully, sir. I have one small doubt. What's my doubt is? Can I combine these two lines into a single line? Can you please confirm? Can I combine these two lines into a single line? Yes, ma'am. Yes, you can able to do that. So instead of O means what? Outer. That's why just the copy. O is replaced with the outer. Outer dot inner. Now it is no longer required. I is equal to outer dot inner. Can I combine these two into a single line? Can I combine these two into a single line? Yes, why not? I means outer dot inner. I means outer dot inner, outer dot inner dot m1, outer dot inner dot m1 dot m1. That's all. Okay. Now perfectly it is going to work. Regarding this is the short kind of thing. So the people who are working on Java, who knows Java, in Java also more or less the same terminology. Okay, even syntaxes also. Getting right? Any doubt up to this? Okay, well, sir, now is it possible to take a class inside inner class? A class inside inner class, is it possible or not? Is it possible or not? Remember this one, sir. So inside the inner class, can I take another class or not? Another class or not? Yes, possible. Okay, please make sure you people should aware, sir, how you can able to take. Now observe that class inner. Now I'm taking inside inner class inner okay, def underscore init underscore self, like this I'm taking print of inner object creation, inner object creation, like this we are going to get. Next here just let me take this method, yes, inside this method inside inner, like this. Yeah, that's all. How many levels are there? How many levels are there? 3 levels. Okay, 3 levels. Now I want to call M1 method. Can you please tell? First we have to create outer object. By using that we have to create inner object. By using that we require to create inner object dot M1. Are you getting? Inner object dot M1 by default you people should aware, sir. Any doubt? Can you please confirm? Is it going to work or not? So yeah, definitely it's going to work. Kalisha, you are having some doubt. 1 minute, 1 minute. Yeah. What your doubt here is, just to take very special care. By using constructor only we can create inner class object or by. So constructor must be required and the outer object also must be required. So outer object must be required and the constructor is also there. Then only we can able to do that. Okay. Now, can you please observe outer object creation, inner class object creation, inner class object creation, and then inner class method. That's what you should. Where any number of levels it is possible to take, no problem at all. Any doubt? Can you please confirm? Okay. Now the next one, sir. Yeah. There is one concept. Sir, if we inner class have instance method and static method without decorator, how we can access static method by using class name, sir? Yes, first we require to create outer object. And then by using class name, you can call that. Raman, getting right? First, something like inner class contain one static method. Inner class contain m1 static method is there. Now, outer dot, inner dot, m1. If m1 is the static method inside inner class by using class name. But to refer this one, compulsory outer object must be required. This is something like. Okay, sir, that's all. Now let me go for another small example where this inner class concept is going to be best suitable, sir. Okay, so just I want to show a small example for you people, like here. Just the class I'm taking, class I'm taking. This class is human, like this I'm taking, sir. Class human I'm taking. Next class human I'm taking. def underscore init underscore of self I'm taking. Human delete like this, right? So for the human, self dot name is equal to some name, any name you can give. Of course, just I'm hard coding the data. Regarding that, just I'm hard coding the data, right? Okay. So next self dot name is equal to Sunny, like this, right? For human, compulsory head must be required. Correct or not? Compulsory head must be required. Next, name argument is not there. I'm declaring this one. If you want, you can able to pass this. Regarding, because I'm providing hard coded value. Narayan, I'm providing hard coded. If you want to pass an argument, then we can able to take. Okay, self dot name. Next, for the human compulsory. For the human compulsory. Do you know? Head must be required. That's why self dot head is equal to self dot head is equal to head I'm taking, sir. Self dot head, like this I'm taking. Self dot head is equal to self dot head. So I'm creating head object. Like this, right? Just observe carefully. I will define head like this, right? Now 1 minute, sir. Let me take class head. So human having head like this. So now def, okay, by using head we can able to talk, or we can able to talk. Sir, def talk I'm taking. Self, okay, print talking, like this I'm taking, sir. Talking like I'm taking. Now just for easy understanding purpose. Now I'm taking def head contain brain. Next def, by using brain we can able to think. Think of self. Okay, like I'm taking print of, okay, thinking. Like this I'm taking. That's all. Now, can you please observe this one? Can you please observe this one? Observe this one. How many levels of classes are there, Lakshmi? How many levels of classes are there? Three levels. Three levels. Human, head having brain. Without head, brain is not there. Without human, head is not there. Regarding without human, head is not there, right? Okay, like so. Self dot head is equal to self dot head. One object we created, right? Okay, one object we created. Similarly, here take a bit very special care. Can I self dot head can you please guide how to do brain object if you want to create? What is the way, sir? Here very simple. Let me take DEF head object is already there. Then automatically brain, if you want, you can able to take self dot brain is equal to self dot brain is equal to self dot head object is already there dot brain. Like this I'm taking, sir. Yeah. Okay, self dot brain is equal to self dot head related brain, like this, right? Okay, now let me take DEF display. Okay, we may require to easy this concept. We may require to do some easiness for this concept. Okay, let me do. Okay, now I'm taking display. So print off hello. Okay, self dot name. Hello, self dot name. And then I want to call self dot head dot talk. Okay, self dot brain dot think. Can you please observe very carefully, sir? Very carefully about this concept. Okay. Now I want to create H object, human object. Human H dot display. Just I'm calling, sir. Can you please tell either syntax is the valid syntax or not? Either this is the valid syntax or not? Yeah, Narayan. Here self dot head means already this head object only. Already head object is there. Now let me execute this code first. Can you please observe there is some line number 13. Yeah, by mistake. Can you please observe? Available solutioning, talking, thinking, like this, right? Okay. Now I have one small doubt, sir. One small doubt. We are just creating human object. Whenever we are creating human object, automatically constructor will be executed. Because of this constructor, head object will be created. Oh, head got created for the human. But after creating head, in that head, brain object also got created. Regarding right, brain is also got created, like this, right? Okay, brain is also got created. Next, so that's all. So first, whenever we are creating human object, automatically head object got created. Whenever head object is by using that head object, we are trying to create brain object because brain is part of the head. Okay, well, whenever we call display hello self dot name, now by using head he can able to talk. By using brain he can able to think. Clear? Are you able to get? Without a human, no chance of existing head. Without head, no chance of existing brain. That's why take a bit very special care. Hello Sunny, talking, thinking like that. Now immediately we ask, sir, why you are taking, why you are taking these things compulsory inside the class? Sir, now my target is, I want to take this header class outside, sir. I want to take header class outside. If I want to take a header class outside, any person can create a header. Any person can able to create header. Is it possible to have only header without body? Without human, is it possible to have only header? Is it a problem or not? Yes, that's why. Hey, header. No one is allowed to create directly, man. First you have to create human. Then only head you are allowed to create. Remember that. Similarly, sir, is it possible? Can I take brain? Can I take brain directly? Can I take brain class directly? No way. It is not at all recommended. Because the reason is, so brain is always associated with the head. Head is always associated with human body. Without human, no chance of these things. That's why compulsory. So you have to take next brain and head should be part of human only. Please confirm. Any doubt? Okay, now you people are getting just a basic idea, sir. A class inside another class, possible or not? What is the advantage? How you can able to create an object like that. That's it. This is the terminology what you people should be aware. Any doubt? Clear, right? Okay. Can I go to one more example so that you people may feel comfortable? Yes, sir. Now we are feeling comfortable. Like, can I go to one more example? Okay, a small another example, right? Sir, date of birth is there. Yeah. Neha, you can ask the doubt. What's your doubt? Yes, we can able to use class variables, static variables, everything is the same. Yes, we can create constructor inside inner class also. We did already, right? Of course, this inner class contain constructor. Default constructor is there. This inner class also contain constructor. Default constructor is there. If you want, you can able to define constructor. In the last example, we defined already inner class also contain constructor. Have you remembered outer class constructor, inner class constructor, inner class constructor called something like? Okay, possible. Now, listen carefully, sir. What is my next example? Is I have one class is there person. Regarding I have one class is there person class. DEF, okay, underscore init underscore self. For every person, self for every person, okay, name must be required. Have you observed? Name must be required. Next and after that, date of birth must be required. Name must be required. Date of birth. Assume that names are name. For the date of birth, do you know DD YY? Regarding DD YY like this may be a chance. DD YY like this I'm taking, sir. Now here do you know self dot name is equal to name. But this date of birth is having properties, can have methods also. That's why self dot DOB is equal to self dot DOB is equal to self dot date of birth object I'm taking, sir. DD YY. Oh, sir, DOB is not string. We are creating what? DOB class object. DOB class object like this, right? Okay. Now let me take class DOB. Regarding class DOB, sir. Now my question is date of birth. is always associated with a person. Without a person, sir, no person is there. Can you please tell what is the date of birth? Meaningless. Which person date of birth you are asking? So date of birth is always associated with the person only. Without person, no chance of existing date of birth. That's why date of birth should be part of person class only. The F underscore in it, self, comma, dd, mm, y, like this I'm taking, sir. Y, like I'm taking. So now self for dot dd is equal to dd. Next self for dot is equal to self for dot y is equal to y, like this I'm taking, sir. That's all. Now can you please display the f display of self, the f display of self, sir, print of DOB. Are you getting? Date of birth is equal to like this. Okay, like I'm taking. Date of birth is equal to like this. Dot format of. First one self dot dd. Second one self dot Third one self dot y. Like this I'm taking. Self dot. Okay, well. Now observe very carefully about this one, sir. Sir, here the point is, without existing person, there is no chance of existing date of birth. That's why date of birth is always associated with person only. Date of birth class is highly recommended to define inside person class. Okay. Now here what I'm trying to take, DEF display. DEF display of self. What I want to take is print name. Are you getting? Print name self dot name, sir. Okay, I want to print date of birth. Self dot DOB, because it's already date of birth object. On that object you can call display like this. Can you please observe? Self dot date of birth dot display. Then automatically this display method is going to execute, which is going to print the self. Okay, now if a class required, sir, an object, okay, dependency is there. The corresponding class happily we can define inside that class only. This type of syntax is also possible, no problem at all. Okay, now I want to create person object. P is equal to person. So for person, how many values I have to pass? Okay, first name of the person, Sunny. Next and after that, data birth, 24th, okay, comma 08 I'm taking August. Okay, something like 1947, like this I'm taking. Person object is ready, sir. Whenever you are passing all these, name will be assigned. Next up with the remaining three fields, date of birth object got created. With these three fields. Whenever you are calling display method, it is going to print display, and it is going to print this display method also. Okay, p dot display. Can you please consider? Observe that name is Sunny, date of birth is 24/8/1947. So you people may feel, sir, this much code you wrote, but only 2 lines of the outputs are too much. Don't feel like that. Sir, you wrote this much code, but at last you are getting only 2 lines of outputs. Sir, where is the bigger output? Big code, big output? No. Just observe the terminology, right? Date of birth always associated with the person. Without person, no chance of existing date of birth. That's why. So this is what you people should aware when we should go for inner classes. Any doubt? Clear, right? Okay, that's all. So Python supports inner classes or not? Can you please confirm? Python supports inner classes or not? Yes, inner classes. What is the use of inner classes? What is inner class? When we should go for inner classes? Can you please explain some examples? Almost 4 programs I covered, sir. One is normal syntax, next nested inner class, next and after that for nested inner class I covered. Okay, like there are 4 examples. Now I hope you people are having some clarity about inner classes. If this type of syntax is there in our Python, don't worry, sir. 100% pakka itself is acceptable. Like this, right? Okay, well, can I go to the next level? There is one more small concept is there. Yeah, Raman, it's a very common requirement in real time, man. So sometimes what will happen is, sir, can you please automate human? I want to develop human functionality simulator. Human functionality simulator. For the human, head is there, body is there, something like that. Where we require to use, where we require to define these classes, the position is always very important. Remember that. Or otherwise, just a small example. Customer is there, bank customer is there. Customer is there. For every customer, do you know account must be there? Without existing customer, there is no chance of existing account object. Regarding account is always should be part of the customer. Regarding account object should be part of the customer. Then define account class inside customer only. Whenever we are creating customer, automatically the account object by default will be created. Something like Raman. Getting right? Yes, it's a very common requirement. Okay. So now, what is the next cinema? We have to talk, sir. Very important terminology. Listen carefully, sir. Do you know some people already 1 or 2 students already asked about this doubt, sir? Is it possible? Is it possible to have nested methods? Is it possible to have nested methods? Sir, now just now you told a class inside a class possible. Of course, those classes are called inner classes. A method inside a method, is it possible or not? Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Why not? Nested methods concept. Python can provide support for everything, man. Everything. So even nested methods concept also possible or not? Yes, possible. Sir, now what is the biggest advantage I'm going to have? Now listen carefully, sir. I have class tester, sir. Class tester. I have def of m1 is there, self. Def of m1 is there, self I'm taking, sir. So inside this one, what I want to take is some functionality repeatedly required. What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? A comma B is equal to 10 comma 20. A comma B is equal to 10 comma 20. Print of the sum. Print of the sum. The sum is A plus B. Print of the sum is A plus B. The product A into B. Next, the product A into B. Next, the what we call the division. Okay, A by B. Difference. The difference. Okay, A minus B. Something like a difference. Assume that A minus B like this. Sir, now do you know this code is required for A comma B whose values are 10 comma 20. After some time, again the same is required, but this time 100, 200 like. After some time, again it is required, but this time 1000, 2000 like this. Regarding 1000, 2000 like this. So inside method, a functionality repeatedly required. How many times it is required? Multiple times it is required. Now, what I want to take, T is equal to test. Okay, T dot M1 I am calling. T dot M1 I am calling, sir. So every time it is going to print the yes the result. Every time it's going to print the result. Now print here one blank line, here also print another blank line, here also not required. Okay, can you please have a response? The sum 30, the product 200, the division 0.5, difference like this we have right. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay, just I'm creating an object and calling a method. The problem here is length of the code is going to be increases like anything. Increases like anything. So this functionality we are calling multiple times. If any such type of repeatedly required functionality is there, better to define a method, sir. Def cal c. Are you getting def cal c? A comma b. Are you getting def cal c? A comma b. A comma b, sir. A comma b. Now, sir, perform the operations. Perform the operations like this, right? Now, what I'm trying to take is, now observe this one, A, B. Now, like this. Sir, can you please observe, give it very, very carefully, sir. That's all. Now, this is, sir, what is the next thing what I want to take? Okay, wherever this code is required, cal C of 10, 20. Cal C of 100, 200. 100, 200. 1000, 2000. 1000, 2000. Like this, right? 1000, 2000. All this nonsense is not required. Can you please observe? Can you please observe? Cal C method present inside which method? Cal C method present inside which method? Okay, respond inside M1. So a method inside another method possible or not? Yes, possible, man. Possible. So such type of methods are called inner methods. So nested method concept, is it applicable or not? What answer you can able to tell, sir? What answer you can able to take? Yes, it is possible. No problem at all. Nested method concept is always applicable. Is always applicable. No problem. Right. Okay. This is what you should aware. So this method may be local method. This method may be local method. Local method. Okay, something like that. That's why we are calling directly. Have you observed, right? This is something like a local member. We are calling directly. I'm not using any class name dot 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 like this. It is not static. Now have a look. Am I getting the same output or not? Okay, perfect. So maybe a chance to ask in the interview room. Can I declare a method inside another method or not? What answer you can able to tell? Yes, possible. No problem at all. A method inside another method, happily we can able to take possible, sir. Such type of methods are called nested methods concept. What is the main advantage of nested method concept? Is method specific, repeatedly required functionality we can able to define. Then immediately you may ask, sir, why you can define this one? You can define this one inside test class. Inside test class, something like a separate method. You can able to take something like a separate method. Why you are taking inside M1? You may ask the question. But this functionality is required only inside M1. Outside of M1, I never going to use anywhere. Regarding outside M1, this functionality is not required. If outside M1, if this functionality is not required, what is the need? Wherever it is required, there only we have to define, there only we require to use. Such type of concept is going to improve modularity. Remember that. Friends, are you in the position to understand the terminology? Okay, that's all. This is about inner classes concept and nested methods concept. Nested methods is also possible, no problem at all. Okay, better to practice in our material. So all these things are there. Maybe this nested methods concept may not be available. Can you please save this code? Nested methods concept. So we can declare nested method inside another method, possible or not? Yes, possible, no problem at all. So that's all. So what is the nested method? What is the nested method? Method inside method. Method inside method. What is the purpose to define method specific repeatedly required functionality? Repeatedly required functionality. Method specific repeatedly required functionality. That's answer. Okay. So now I'm ready to go for next topic. I'm ready to discuss the next topic, sir. Sir, garbage collector. Regarding what is the concept is garbage collection concept. Very important, sir. Janardhan, can you please ask again the same? If you are having any doubts, please let me know so that I will discuss. Otherwise, I will go for next level. One minute. Sir, how we are passing arguments from outer to inner class? Please give some brief. Already we covered, right? Have you remembered? Which example, sir? Person under date. Person under date. Yes, sir, date example already we covered, right? Can you please cross check that example? Then you are going to get. Still, if you are not, I will explain. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah. So now garbage collection concept. Sir, do you know what is garbage? What is the garbage, man? Garbage. Wastage. Do you know? So here in what we call in India now Swachh Bharat. Okay, everywhere very neat and clean must be required for the India. Okay, very neat and clean must be required. The India Swachh Bharat everywhere. Regarding wherever garbage is there, compulsory you have to what we call you have to take a bit very special care. You should not throw anything on the road. By mistake, if you are throwing on the road, then automatically Anushka Sharma will give left and right. Remember. Regarding so make sure we should not garbage means okay, waste kind of thing is called garbage. So now the point is, sir, which is garbage in our Python? In the Python terminology or in programming terminology, which is called garbage is nothing but waste useless objects. Waste useless objects are called garbage. Useless objects are called garbage, right? So in the old languages like C++, in the old languages like C++, who is the responsible to create object? Programmer is the responsible. Who is the responsible to destroy that object? Programmer is the responsible. Regarding to create and to destroy both activities, who is going to take care? Sir, programmer is the responsible to create object. Programmer is the responsible to destroy objects. Remember this one. Both activities are going to take care by programmer only. Remember that. Okay. So usually programmer taking very much care while creating object. Programmer taking very much care, sir. But while destroying objects, destroying objects, they are not taking that much care. Because the reason is later we can destroy like that. Best example for you people, man. Suppose, do you know, if you want something, you require some 10,000 rupees. You want from your friend, assume that. Then you are going to request like anything. Ray, can you please help? Very urgent, please save my life. Very urgent, like you are going to give request like anything. For every 10 minutes, you are going to make a phone call. Sir, for every day, you will visit his room. Ray, please give 10,000 or 20,000, whatever you want. Then one fine day, he's going to provide the money. Money provided. Next, after 1 week, if the same person is asking, Ray, can you please return my money? You told that within a week you are going to return. Already 10 days completed. Can you please give? Then immediately at the time your response here, hey, not having the money, later I will give. Hurry, same person, in what way is responding? Hey, later I will give, currently I am not having the money. Like, if you are going to, if he is going to ask a second time or third time, what you are going to do? Most of the time, we are going to switch off our mobile. Switch off our mobile. Is it same thing is going to be happened or not? Yes, man. If while taking, if you want something, you are going to take very much care. But the same thing, if you want to give in reverse, you are not going to take that much care. You are not going to take that much care. Best example, even in my offline sessions, do you know huge crowd is there? Some people are not writing the notes. Immediately I will ask, hey, why you are not writing? Then that person very style way is going to tell, sir, pen is not working. Then I will ask the remaining people, hey, anyone can you please extra pen, please share to this person like that. Now he's going to request. Then with very politely, that person is going to take the phone from the remaining. He's going to take the phone from the remaining right. Then what happened is, then what happened is, sir, do you know, after class completed, this person has to return back the phone, return back the, sir, what we call pen. But what he's going to do? Hey, please take your pen. Like he's going to throw. Even he won't give to the hand. He won't tell the thanks also. Hey, please take. Like he's going to throw. So means that if you want something, we are always going to take very much care. If you want to release something, you never going to take care, man. That is the very common psychology of every human being, including myself, including yourself also. It is not exceptional case, applicable for all 700 crores of people in the world. Okay, like even for programmers also, same rule is applicable. So in C++, while creating is taking very much care, while destroying, later I will destroy, and so on. At certain point, total memory filled with useless objects, to create a new object, sufficient memory is not available, total application is going to be down. Regarding total application is going to be down. Okay, like so, out of memory error, memory problems, very common problems in the old languages like C++. Any doubt? Are you able to understand my words? Respond. Are you able to understand my words? Clear, right? Okay. Well, in C++, who is the responsible to create objects? Who is the responsible to create object? Programmer. Who is the responsible to destroy objects? Programmer. Programmer is the responsible to create object. Programmer is the responsible to destroy objects. So who is the responsible? Sir, programmer only for creation, programmer only for destruction, right? So programmer taking very much care while creating, but programmer not taking that much care while destruction. That's why the problem is going to come. So to overcome this problem, in languages like Java, Python, so they introduced one special assistant. Regarding one special assistant, they introduced one special assistant to destroy useless objects. To destroy useless objects. Who is this assistant? Is nothing but garbage collector. Remember this one, sir. So in Python, programmer is responsible only for creation of objects, but programmer not responsible to destroy useless objects. Who is the responsible to destroy useless objects? Is nothing but garbage collector is the responsible. Okay, because programmer is not taking that much care to destroy objects. That's why garbage collector is the responsible to destroy useless objects. Okay, they provided. Just because of this garbage collector, the chance of failing Python program because of memory problems, okay, very low. Our Python application will become robust. Are you getting the point? Are you able to understand? Now in Python, who is the responsible to create object? Listen carefully and then tell the answer. Who is the responsible to create object? Who is the responsible to create object? Programmer responsible to create object based on his requirement. Who is the responsible to destroy useless objects? Who is the responsible to destroy useless objects? Garbage collector is the responsible to destroy useless objects. Again, who is the responsible to destroy useless objects, right? Garbage collector is the responsible to destroy useless objects. Okay, make sure. So to destroy useless objects, one special person came in the picture. That special person is nothing but garbage collector. So the main purpose of garbage collector is to destroy useless objects. Okay, garbage collector is always running in the background. Garbage collector is always running in the background. Running in the background. Okay, to destroy useless objects, right? Okay, the main objective of garbage collector is to destroy useless objects. Anyway, that's all. Clear? What is the word? Now I have one small doubt, sir. Garbage collector is the part of interpreter. Correct. Garbage collector is the part of Python virtual machine. Satyendra. Okay. Now, can you please tell? I have two objects are there, sir. Observe very carefully. This is the first object. This is the first object. This is the second object. This is the first object. This is the second object. Can you please tell? So, is this object eligible for garbage collection or not? No. No, it is not eligible. Because you can use this object by using S1. Reference variable is there. For any object, if the reference variable is there, that object is said to be useful object only. Happily, you can able to use garbage collector won't touch this type of object. But this object not having any reference, you can't use this object. You can't use this object. Then automatically this object is eligible for garbage collection. Garbage collector is going to destroy this object. Remember this one. So when we say that an object is said to be eligible for garbage collection, when we say an object is said to be eligible for garbage collection, if the object not having any reference variable, if object doesn't contain any reference variable, that object is said to be, if object doesn't contain any reference variable, that object is said to be eligible for garbage collection. Regarding eligible for GC, sir. Okay, like the basic introduction, what you people should aware. What is garbage collector? What is the job of garbage collector? When we say that garbage collector, when we say that an object is said to be eligible for garbage collector, right? That's all. Next, in our program, based on our requirement, we can enable garbage collector, we can disable garbage collector. Sir, by default garbage collector is always enabled. By default garbage collector is always enabled. But based on our requirement, we can enable, we can disable, both options are available. How to enable, how to disable, sir? Very simple. We have to call, there is one module is there, GC module. What is the module name? Okay, respond. What the module name? What the module name? GC. GC is the module name. Even Java doesn't contain any such type of module. Here, for garbage collection purpose, one special module came. The special module is nothing but GC module. This GC module contain, sir, is enabled GC, is enabled GC, is enabled, like this you can ask. Returns true if the garbage collector is enabled. Returns true if the garbage collector is enabled, sir. If it is enabled, then automatically simply returns true, like this, right? Next, sir, what I want to do is, can you please disable garbage collector? Can you please disable garbage collector? GC dot disable. GC dot disable. Can you please disable garbage collector? GC dot disable. Then automatically garbage collector by default will be disabled. Remember that, sir. Similarly, gc dot enable. Can you please enable garbage collector? Are getting based on our requirement, we can enable garbage collector, we can disable garbage collector. Both the things are always possible. Are getting by default enable or disable? By default enable or disable? By default enable. By default enable, right? Okay. Now listen. Let me go for a small chota example, sir. What I'm taking, import gc. Okay, print of gc is enabled. gc is enabled. That's all. What the answer? Either gc is enabled. What the answer? True or false? True. By default enabled, right? By default enabled. True is the answer. Correct? True is the answer we are going to get. Now I'm asking, okay, now I'm asking gc dot disable. gc dot disable like this I'm taking, sir. If I can take gc dot disable, what the answer, sir? What the answer by default we are going to get? False. gc dot disable, what the answer? False itself is the answer we are going to get. Okay. Now I want to enable. Again gc dot enable. gc dot enable. Now it will be enabled again. Are you getting? Garbage collector by default is always going to be run in the background. Always going to run in the background, sir. Okay. But if you want, you can enable, disable based on our requirement. What the need of disabling garbage collector? Sometimes performance is going to be down. Best example, Narayan. You are not going to create huge number of objects. Memory problem won't come in the picture. If a memory problem won't come in the picture, then automatically every time garbage collector will come, destroy some useless objects, unnecessary, performance is going to be down. Getting right? So sometimes in your office, assume that you arranged one lady to sweep your room. Assume that. That lady came, sir, can you please go out there? I want to sweep the room. Okay, well, you will go out for 2 minutes. She is going to sweep and clean the room. Well, yes, you entered. Once you entered into the room, then immediately after 5 minutes, sweeper is coming again. Sir, can you please go out? I want to sweep. Are you getting? Can you please go out? I want to sweep. Are just now you cleaned? No, sir, I have to clean again. Like, okay, you went out, second time also clean. Next, after you entered, you are busy with your work. After 10 minutes, the same lady is coming again. Sir, can you please go out? I want to clean. What about your feeling? Are you getting? What about your feeling? Array, I'm only one person. Here, no dust, no wastage. What is the need of cleaning? If it is really cleaning is required, I will call you. Please wait outside. Like I have to convey. The same thing. How you can able to convey to the garbage collector? Hey, garbage collector, I will disable you. If it is really required, I will enable. Are you getting? Sometime, if you are not going to create huge number of objects, then automatically what the need? Need of enabling garbage collector. Unnecessary performance is going to be down. Okay, that's why. So we have to disable garbage collector. Such type of options also there, sir. Are you getting? Yes, correct. It will impact performance because it has to run. Garbage collector has to run by using the same Python virtual machine only. That's why disable. Internally garbage collector is going to execute. Whenever garbage collector is going to execute, our program will be stopped. So it's a matter of nanoseconds span is going to be happen. We may not observe, but still there is a performance impact will be there. To overcome that, compulsory we should go for. Okay, like we have to disable. But anyway, very rare. Out of 100, 99.99% we never going to disable. Don't worry, sir. If the people are very strict in every parameter, then only we have to think about disabling garbage collector. Can I go for next level? That's all. This is about garbage collector, just a basic idea. What is the next cinema we require to talk about? Distractors concept. What is that concept, sir? Distractors. Distractors concept. Okay, constructor already completed. Now we require to talk about distractor. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow we will discuss about this concept. Don't worry, with fresh mind.